It's the 1st of April and it's time for another 3-into-1 collab. And this time our materials that we need to include are a wooden or metal embellishment, lace and a craft item of our choosing. I'm going with this pattern paper for my main design. That's part of what we're allowed to use anyway, and my item of choice is a die set. So I bought this from Sam, the Scottish crafter, when she was having a D-stash sale, and lots of you will know now that I love vintage clothing, so this die really appealed to me. So I've also got my skirt, and I am going to go with this middle top here. And I have picked the patterned paper out of the Floral Feelings pad from the Works. It's a 12x12 pad. And with this one, it's quite busy, but I want it to be quite full on the skirt. If I go for a bigger pattern, I'm going to have a lot of white space and just a big just one big pattern in the middle, so I wanted it to look more like it was a piece of material with a running pattern through it. And then I will have to position my top quite carefully, because I will need to obviously make sure I've got pattern or more pattern on that probably than white. In fact, I might cut 2 pieces and see what looks best. I've die cut the skirt and top, and you might be able to see that this has crease marks on it. It might be easier if I show you on the die. So I need to obviously crease those to give it some shape. So I've got the creases in the skirt now. Next I want to add some lace to the bottom of the skirt. So I have my red liner tape, and I'm just going to put that along the bottom of the skirt to hold in place the lace. My red liner tape is in place, and I just need to take the back off to attach the lace. Now, it's quite a huge piece of lace that I've got, but it doesn't matter because I will trim it afterwards. Before I cut it, I'm going to refold the skirt. Right, happy with that. I'm going to use the other side of the same piece of paper for my card front, so that's obviously the side I've cut the clothes from, and this is going to be my card front. So I've done my card front. It's got these lovely 2 tones of pink. Looks a bit like it's been watercoloured. And next I'm going to add my outfit. I'm going to do that with some foam pads. I've attached my foam pads to the back. It's a big foam pad, and I just cut it down slightly. I've only stuck it to the bottom, so then it will tilt my dress backwards, and that will help fix my top. Okay, so I almost forgot what I wanted to do before I put the clothes on the card, and that is to stamp a background. So I've chosen this 6x6 stamp set. It's the Pin-Ups Sentiments from Rare Earth, and I'm going to be using the Always Be Fabulous. I'm using Stays On Jet Black ink and my Press to Impress board. As you can see, I finished my background, and the next thing I need to do is add my clothes to the card, and I'm going to do that using this metal hanger. So this is my metal embellishment, which is one of the criteria for this 3-into-1 collaboration. I have used them before, not on a collaboration, but I have put them on other makes, so I'm not sure if you've seen them before. You probably also see them in a haul video. I bought them last year at the Crafting Live show in Peterborough, and there's not too many of them, but I am trying not to hoard them. I've squirted out a blob of glue onto a scrap piece of paper, and I'm just going to use a pin to apply it to the hanger. I'm going to pop it off the end of the S here so it looks as if it's hanging off the tail of that. I'm going to place the top just about there so it looks as if it is hanging on the hanger, and I'm going to put a 3D foam pad just underneath to raise the bottom half, and then I will glue the shoulders to the hanger, and that's done. Next is my skirt. I'm going to add a bit of glue to the foam pad just so I can have some time to move it around into the right position. All finished. I did just add another sentiment into the middle because there was too much of a blank space there. I think maybe originally I was going to put the dress more to the centre, but then I decided to put it here and hang it off that S. So there was a big space there which just looked a bit daft. To recap, we needed to use a metal or wooden embellishment, so I've used the hanger, lace, which I've popped under the edge of the dress here, and an item of our choosing, which I've chosen the dye to make the dress. We are allowed to use things like pad paper, black ink, etc. I hope you enjoyed that make. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching.